Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, 'tis the season, Happy Hanukkah. Today is almost February. Where's the year gone? Crazy. For those of you that follow me on social media, shameless plug, but all the links are below, you'll know that 2016 was a crazy year. I was finishing off my law degree in the UK, moved out of my family home, spent 4 months apart from my dad and my sister, who came to live in South Africa while I was finishing. Did like 4 3.5-hour exams. The last one finished on my 21st birthday, turned 21, went out in London for my 21st, flew to South Africa the next day. So yeah, it's been a crazy year. So I thought I would do a few little questions on about how my 2016 went, even though it's almost as if 2017 is nearly over. Wow, I need to like get a move on with these videos. I just did a roundup of all the questions I've been asked in 2016 about my year and how crazy it was, my regrets, my fears, my sadnesses, my happinesses, and so I thought I'd combine them all and answer them all in a Q&A video for you. Question numero uno, or should I do it in Afrikaans to demonstrate my Afrikaans? Question Ian. I should learn what question it is. But Ian, do I miss anything or anyone in England? I mean, the short answer to this question would be no, not really. Obviously I've still got family there, so I miss them and friends there, James, Rachel, the Morleys. So I have a lot of people there who I miss, but in the country in itself, probably no. I mean, I miss like online shopping, because you can't do, well, you can do it here, just not very accessible. It was not as accessible as it was in England. The rain, I mean, like today it's like 60 degrees out. I don't even know why I'm wearing this shirt, but it is just so hot, like my makeup's about to sweat off my face. And I really missed it being quite snowy at Christmas actually. Didn't feel very Christmassy. So I kind of miss that. I mean, in the short, no, not really. Yeah, no, not at all. Question Tuya? No. Yeah, Ian. Tuya. Would I ever go back to England? I mean, never say never. Like, I've learnt that. But for now, no. I think because when we were in the UK, we used to spend a lot of our holidays visiting South Africa, that we didn't really get to see a lot of the world. So I really want to go travel to other places before I go back on holiday to England. Would I ever go back to live? I mean, slim chances, really. Slim to none, I think. No, never. Question. Ian, 3. Question 3. Do I regret moving to South Africa? I mean, if you look at the answers to my first 2 questions, you'd probably think the answer would be resounding no. But I mean, it's not really that black and white. If you saw my Snapchat, feels like months ago now, I was talking about having moving country remorse, and I think, do I regret it? No. But I think it's like when they say you shouldn't meet your idol or the person you like a famous person that you really love, because they're always going to be disappointed. You're always going to be disappointed. And I think the problem was that I held South Africa and moving here on such a high pedestal that I think whatever was going to happen was always going to be disappointing. I don't know if disappointing is the right word, or maybe not as I expected. I mean, I love being here. I love the weather, I love being close to the family, I love spending time with my cousins and watching them all grow up. So, I mean, I don't have moving country remorse anymore. Maybe it's because I wasn't really 100% settled when I was thinking that I was like, we have to move again soon, I don't have any friends. But now that I get to like watch my cousins do things, spend time with them, and I get to see different parts of the country here, I think definitely the answer to the question is probably a no. I don't regret moving here. I think my expectations were like way high. Even if everything went perfectly and as expected, I don't think even then the expectation of how high I put it would have been met. Yeah, I don't regret moving here, and I don't think I would do anything different. I would still come, and I still love being here, and I'm never going back to England. Question number 4. Question 4. Have I learnt any Afrikaans? In short, not really. For being the most English people, we seem to have picked to live in the most Afrikaans area, where you like walk down the street and you can go the whole walk without hearing English. I mean, I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, I always get confused with 8, 9 and 10. And I'm starting to like my boss's Afrikaans. So like when they're talking in Afrikaans and they are like tim 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 phone in their hand and like on the phone doing something, like, oh, that was a really bad explanation. If they're on the phone and they're like looking at their thing, and like I can kind of learn the words that, like, if they're looking at the time, what's associated with the time, and that sort of thing. But on the whole, I think because I've got such a British accent that it will never sound right. What's the word the girls always make me say? Oh, so there's this word which means naughty, which is mampara, but apparently I say it mampara. That's how it sounds to the girls when I say it. So like I'll never ever, I think, be able to speak it, but I mean I could probably get to the point in life where I can listen to a conversation in Afrikaans and reply in English, but I don't think I'll ever be able to speak fully fledged hillbilly Afrikaans. Question number, I should probably learn these a bit better. 5. What is my proudest achievement of 2016? I definitely think graduating, even though I didn't go to graduation, is definitely high on that list. I mean, I hated university and the whole experience, and I mean, not the experience was fine, but just the people and the situation I was put in by certain people was not nice. I hated it, but I think I said about 60 times in my first year, first 6 months, I was going to go home and I was quitting. So I mean, I'm proud of myself for getting through all 3 years, especially with the move and everything happening in the 3rd year, and with my law degree not counting in South Africa. Like, it would have been so easy to just say, nah, okay, I'm done, I've had enough. So I'm glad I stuck it out, and just to like have that piece of paper to say that it's done is such a good feeling, even though it's totally pointless, but it's such a good feeling nonetheless. Question 6. No, that's French. Cess, not French. Cess. Did 2016 teach me anything? I mean, in case you didn't know, I'm called a POC, Fountain of Knowledge, so I know it all. No, I'm kidding. If that would be my parents' answer if they were here. Have I learned anything? Definitely learned to be a lot more adventurous. With the move here, we were like so unsure about the political, economic situation, the crime situation, and it was like, do we, don't we? My dad used to joke before, he was like, it's gonna be funny if we get there and one of us gets killed within like the first month. Like, who thinks of things like that? I'm gonna sneeze. What was I saying? It's definitely taught me to be a lot more adventurous. Like, go, if it doesn't work out, you can go somewhere else. Or I would rather have said, which way around is it? I rather would have said, oh well, with the situation, and say, you know what, we tried, it was an adventure, yes, we only lasted a year, but we did it and we tried, than still sitting in England thinking, what if this, or what if we had gone, would things have been different? So it has taught me that in that respect. Another thing I learned was not to plan your life too far in advance. From the age of like when I was 13, everything geared me towards law, and that didn't work. For the plan with Southco, we were thinking, we're going to move here, do this, it's going to come in this order, and we're going to be gone by this date, and nothing happened how it should have happened. I think you kind of just have to be a bit more, my mum's favourite word, you have to be fluid with plans. So fluid. Yeah, definitely learnt that you just can't, you literally can't like plan your life too far in advance, or think that everything's going to be the way you want it, or like think that because that's how you decided it's going to be, that's how it's going to be, because guaranteed it won't happen like that. And for someone who's like, definitely from my mum's side, like such a control freak, that was really hard for me to learn, but I definitely am a lot more fluid. I'm definitely a lot more fluid now with my plans, and you know, if things don't work out, hey, oh well. If I can't do law, oh well. If something else planned doesn't work, oh well, you know, just have to be fluid. And then I guess my other thing is to have a lower expectations, because then you'll never be disappointed. The biggest thing I learned was that just because you are willing to do something for other people, or you're willing to go out of your way to make someone's life easier or better or happier, doesn't necessarily mean that they are willing to do it for you. Yeah, definitely have lower expectations. And last question, which I got asked a lot at New Year. I don't know what question number I'm on, probably 7, maybe 8, I don't know. What are my plans for 2017? This is a really fabulous question, because I have not the foggiest. I'm so torn at the moment between the job I'm in now, going back to university, going into my job that I'm in at full time, and then if I do go back to university, what I'm going to study. So yeah, I'm not really 100% decided on what I'm going to do, but I think it's fine. It will come with time. All about being fluid again. Savannah, mum and dad drove down to Stellenbosch, because that's where Savannah's at university now. She starts today. They moved her home today, and like watching her get ready and get all of her stuff, and like she's part of the swan group. She's gonna become a fully fledged swan. I'm totally lost now. Yeah, so it was just like so exciting, like being back in that, and she's gonna make so many friends, have so much fun, and it's like made me so excited to want to go back, but too many things to think about. Like I'll be old enough to be their mothers by the time I go back into freshers again. I'll be like ancient. Yeah, a lot of boring adult stuff that I have to think about, like rent and credit histories and yada 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 yada. So yeah, I'm not 100%. Maybe find some friends, maybe find a boyfriend, because not desperate. Well, 2 reasons. Because number one, me and my uncle are in a race to see who gets married and has babies first, and number 2 is basically everyone in my family is so competitive, like even at things that are not good to be competitive at, like who put the most weight on at Christmas. It's crazy. Between me and Savannah, Christopher, I don't know, Chris maybe. Between the 3 of us, we're in like a full steam ahead competition to see who has grandparents. I mean grandparents. Who has children first who make great grandchildren, because then they'll be number one. So yeah, I think those are really solid and well thought out plans for 2017. Anyway, thank you all for watching my video. Apologies it has been so long, but between getting Sana ready for Cape Town, going back to work, and just the craziness that comes after New Year, I have been very busy. Hopefully vlogs will be back again soon. That'll be nice. And remember to like, subscribe, comment, share with your tortoise. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Always remember to be fluid.